Hey, Junk Manny here with the Witch, and we're going to do a walk around of this 1960 single cab Volkswagen here. It has a few special features and a lot of good things going for it. Number one is how the hatch is attached here in the back. A lot of the hardware was missing, so I just did this, put it up, and you grab the bungee cord and hook it into here, and works almost as good as what the factory did. I just wanted to show next to the battery here, there is the VIN number that is stamped right in this area, and that is present. So there's the engine, which we've covered in a previous video. I'm going to come along here to the side, and we got the Jackman style tires with an actual Jackman cap. These are hard to come by. These are not actual Jackmans, but they're very close, and the cap is pretty cool. And here we have the church key showing going into the gas fill right there. That is a bay window tank, so it has a slightly larger capacity. And we're going to get into the treasure chest. And there's two more wheels, which are like the front wheels, and those are actually early Type 3. They're about as wide as the 15-inch bus wheels, but those are kind of hard to come by these days. And you can see the whole area is complete. The divider between the gas tank area and the cargo area is present, and this is operational. To hold this up, same thing. You got to put a bungee cord on it to hold it in place. But she stays closed. These are the doors. You can see they're functional. Again, there's patches. This is not a restored bus. The floor is really solid. Has completely been redone. So there's no issues there. The seats that I made, these are Type 3 bottom seats, and then the backs actually lift out just like the factory seat, and you can see in there that the M code, the M tag is present, and it also shows the VIN. Yeah, Witch, I'll get out of the way. All right.
Yeah, he seems to think that he can be right there in the way, and I'm still going to see what he's looking at.
So that's a good shot of the interior. Kind of a fun Western theme. All right, and you can see the door here. Could use a little work on the bottom hinge. Gotta give it a little slam, but not bad. Now, I wanted to point out on the front here, we did a roof graft because this was all bad. This is actually, so it's a little bit longer in the back, but the air ventilation system does work. And if you look here, you're going to notice some patches. This is not a weld. This is not JB Weld. This is a product called Epoxy Sculpt, which is used by metal sculptures. It is super expensive, and it's super dense. So if you wanted to go through and redo this, you would grind this just like you would grind metal. Absolutely the same. There's no reason to dig this back
Is that
up.
the only place that is?
No,
or?
there's this epoxy sculpt in a number of places. So you see it's here. It's also on the roof seam. So kind of any place that was a little rough, we just did that. Again, I just used this as a shop truck, so we didn't give it a ton of effort. Now there's some couple patched places here where this is riveted on. But this is, like I said, about 95% of the rust has been addressed and welded, and it's done right. As a matter of fact, it's really much stronger now than what the factory ever did. So. Same thing with the gates. We put them together, we made them work, and that's what was important to me, was they could be used, as they were intended. Same thing here. Again, floor is good. And I went through all the brakes.
So what's that light I see through that hole?
That is where that's how you fill the brake master cylinder.
Oh, so it's supposed to be there.
It is. That's the
Oh,
inspection
okay.
area. Right there. So, I'm just gonna hop in and take it back into the driveway real quick.
Horn works to you. I could say something else, but you know. Oh, its lights work too. Look at that. So do the headlights work too?
Yeah, lights are all working.
And the turn signals?
No turn signals on it, but the lights all work.
Oh, but there were no turn signals on the thing to begin with, right?
I'm not sure if they were. Sometimes they didn't have them on there if it was a farm option. But brake lights work.
So if it was a farm truck, it didn't have turn signals.
No, it would not have had turn signals.
Gotcha. But yeah, those
So-
lit up really nice.
Yep. So that basically shows this sweet single cab truck that we put back together. So hey, if you like this kind of content, mash the subscribe button. You know, we have a huge following right now. Maybe we'll do some more videos. Thank you.
Yeah, y'all have a good day.